Thanks for taking a look at my YouTube blog and my blog on the internet. Hopefully you'll find it very helpful over the next few months as I give out my tips on how to work with challenging teams. First of all, my name's Paul Skinner, aka Bikernanny. I'll give you a brief rundown of my history. For the last 14 years I've worked with the most challenging children in the UK, and over the last 10 years set up and ran my own children's homes and school. This was working with kids that are or were some of the most challenging kids in the country. I'll give you some examples of the challenging behaviour. These kids would think nothing of threatening you with weapons. They would think nothing of punching you in the face, spitting at you, verbal aggression, threats, kids smashing and trashing, breaking windows. I've had every window in a house broken in one of my children's homes, set fires, spray bleach and chemicals in people's faces. These were hardcore, difficult teens. Teens that couldn't be put in a foster placement, couldn't be put with a family, and they had to be put with residential in a residential setting. Now, I had a staff team in each house, and those staff had to be trained to a certain level, and no matter how much training you can put into somebody, it wouldn't prepare them for some of the challenges. But one thing we needed to put in was structure and boundaries, and we'll get onto that a bit later on. Why I've decided to put this video out and put my blog out there is that I'm sick and tired of seeing teenagers disrespecting adults. I'm sick and tired of hearing foul language when I take my kids to the park, and I dare say you are. I dare say that when you go out with your grandchildren or your children, you'll hear kids swearing and cursing, being threatening, intimidating. So why I've done this is basically to give the parents of those kids a heads up, because basically kids are like that because their parents aren't putting boundaries in. You can blame other things like the media, TV, video games. You can blame that. Social influences such as friends, family, you can blame that, but the underlying problem is the parenting skills of the parents. They are responsible for those kids. There's no two ways about it. And when they don't take on their responsibility fully, or they come back and basically say, well, I don't know, they're too violent, you know, I can't do anything about them. Well, I'm here to tell you you can. I've worked successfully with really challenging teens, not kids that will just, you know, tell you to fuck off once or twice or just steal from your purse. So we can do it, and I'm going to help you do it. So basically, if you've got a kid out there that's got out of control and stealing from you, is abusing you, you're a prisoner in your own home, is basically pushing the boundaries if there are any in your home, is threatening your kids, threatening your boyfriend, threatening your husband, threatening your neighbours, it's going out all hours, drinking, and basically treating your house like a hotel, and you just don't know what to do, stay tuned to this, because I'll be giving you the take-home tools to get a grip of this. But you need to be strong. You need to do it, because people like me and other people out there are sick and tired of your kids. It's only you that can do this, not the courts, not the police. You know, they can come in after the fact, but you're still the person responsible for those children. You had them. So you are responsible. If you had a dangerous dog and knew that dog would turn around and bite anybody and then let it off the lead, it went out and bit a kid or bit someone else, the courts would have you up for that, because it's a dangerous dog. So your kids ain't no different. You brought those kids into the world, you should have taught them right. Now, you know, I can see you sat there going, well, you know, you don't know the circumstances. I don't know the circumstances, but what I do know is that you can pull this back. You can put the boundaries back in, but you need to be strong. You need to be really, really strong and to get this done. So over the next few months, keep an eye on these blogs. Step by step, I'll be going through each strategy and taking you through the strategies, and I'd like your input. You know, if you can put comments, great. So guys, keep tuned to this, and thanks a lot. Cheers.